Y'all, y'all see it on the screen right there. It says wildest story ever. This might be it. I'm not even lying. This might be probably one of the wildest stories I've ever heard right here, y'all. I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on it right here. This is from her page. The top woman in the interview is I'm Misha Danielle that has a podcast. I'm gonna link everything in the description so y'all can find her and see this full episode. I haven't watched the full episode. This clip just left me kind of flabbergasted. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But let's get it.
Got pregnant, you found out he was married and lied about it. You still married him anyway because you wanted this white picket fence dream. Y'all decide to move in together, end up being homeless. You find out that he lied about even having a job and was cheating on you in the process. You find out there's a girl with the same name as his sister is pregnant. Her friend is pregnant. You've had another kid by this point. So you got two kids. Your mom comes looking for you. She comes and takes your first kid to try to give you some sort of break. And y'all move into this new house. You find out that he's fully, officially cheating.
That was the only time I found out he was cheating. Okay. That was when?
That was when you found out. Y'all were in the house. She called. You picked up the phone.
2 kids later.
You kick him out. He leaves, however that works out, for a little bit. But you decide you want to work on your marriage in spite of. And obviously, he did not leave the girl alone because she's coming to y'all's house with an axe. But he closed
her foot in the door.
Her foot in the door, so she calls the police. Okay, that was a good recap.
That was definitely a good recap.
Okay, y'all. Oh my goodness, wildest story ever. Now look, I'm not here to pick on this woman. I promise you, I'm not. But y'all can't tell me that wasn't wild right there. Goodness gracious. There's a lot to unpack here. Seriously, that man ain't it. But I know people will be like, girl, come on now. Because I'll go ahead and, like, the very first thought to come to my mind when I hear this, right, is she's at the end, she's like, that's the first time I found out he was officially cheating. No, he was cheating with you. At the very beginning, you said you found out he was married. So he was cheating with you. That's the first time, right? That's the first time he was cheating. So, you know what I'm saying? But this is what happens. Sometimes people get into these relationship dynamics and you think you're going to be treated differently than the person that they are leaving for you or the person that they are cheating on. So you think you're going to be treated differently and then you get the brunt of it. You get treated worse. Some people will call that karma, right? But this is wild, isn't it though? Y'all see how like I said, he was no job, homeless. Like they've got a house together. And then she found out he didn't have a job. Like, I guess he convinced her to put everything in her name. Hey, babe, put everything in your name. So that way we can have a little wiggle room. Like, you can we can start investing. Like, you get a property. You put it in your name. Look, the next property, our investment property, we're going to use to pay for the cars, the house and stuff like that. That could be in my name. And that's how you run. That's how you do a power couple. That's how it could be a power couple. Power business, right? Business. Just get it. But you find out he ain't got a job. You know, he walking by faith, not by sight. He's walking by something. But this is wild right here. I'm gonna play a little bits and pieces so y'all get my thoughts on other parts as well, right? Oh goodness gracious! Gotta start it over. And then because she said it herself, like you found out he was married, and you kept talking to him, you kept dealing with him.
You found out he was married and lied about it. You still married him anyway because you wanted this white picket fence dream.
That's what they call future faking right there, y'all. That's the future faking part of it. That's when they try to convince you that you have this beautiful future ahead of you if you just stick with me. You stick with me, you have a beautiful future. Future faking. They fake the future, fake the funk. And then you married him anyway. The woman upstairs, the woman up top, like the host, she's holding her accountable because she's like, you married him anyway. And then she looking. And the woman below, you know, she's laughing at herself because sometimes you have to laugh instead of cry, right?
Y'all decide to move in together, end up being homeless. You find out that he lied about even having a job and was cheating on you in the process.
You found out he was cheating on you in the process. So I guess he found out later on that he was cheating on her throughout this time. But like I said, he was cheating with you. So you already know he's a cheater. Like the cheater label, the scarlet cheater is already across the forehead, right? You already got the scarlet cheater across your forehead. So,
Find out there's a girl with the same name as his sister is pregnant. Her friend is pregnant. You've had another kid by this point. So you got 2 kids. Your mom comes looking for you. She comes and takes your first kid to try to give you some sort of break.
shout out to her mom, because I know being a parent in this situation, watching your daughter or watching your child kind of devolve into this toxicity, you feel helpless. So you do what you can do. You go help out with the kids or whatever the case may be, because you know your daughter got a bum or your son got a bum ass chick, and this is the situation how it devolves into it right here, right? You see, like shout out to the mom, you know, I mean, I don't know, I didn't hear the dad mention, but the mom came and tried to get her because you know the toxicity, you know the lies, you know it. You just like you try to tell them, but kids, man, you try to tell your kids like, look, I've been through this type of shit before. Listen to me, and they think they know better than you. So this is the result sometimes.
And y'all move into this new house. You find out that he's fully, officially cheating.
That was the only time I found out he was cheating.
Okay.
That was when.
That was when you find out. Y'all were in the house. She called. You picked up the phone.
2 kids later.
You kick him out. He leaves, however that works out, for a little bit. But you decide you want to work on your marriage in spite of. And obviously, he did not leave the girl alone because she's coming to y'all's house with an axe.
With an axe.
But he closed
Her foot in the door.
her foot in the door,
In
so
her
she
closet.
calls the police.
She called the police. The other woman called the police.
Okay, that was a good recap.
That was definitely.
Yeah, so she, like, you can tell there's a lot of shame here, but I think she's sharing her story just so she can help people that are in her situation. You hear this type of stuff, you don't want to end up like me. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. Don't, of course, like I said at the beginning, you didn't know he was married. He lied, but then you found out and you kept staying with him. Don't do that type of stuff. You see their character right there. Y'all, character matters. I don't care how good the sex is, how much money they got. The character matters. Believe you don't know how you must not have no good sex. You must be broke because that money and that sex can make you bounce on it and you get it. All right, you just end up looking silly. You see what I'm saying? Even these rich folks, like the rich celebrity women or whatever, who be getting played by these athletes. Y'all don't think their feelings be hurt when they get publicly embarrassed? You know what I mean? Like Matt Barnes' girlfriend or fiance, whatever she is, like she literally just posted a picture of some alleged proof that she found that he was cheating with 8 women. You think that shit felt good? He got plenty of money. He's famous, tall, light skinned, handsome man. Hey, just handsome, just handsome as hell. She posted it here. It's like, why, Matt? Why 8 women in January alone? You think she felt good? No. She know his past. Again, the past, the greatest predictor of future behavior is the past. Y'all, if they acting a monkey, if they acting crazy as hell, if they lying, they cheating in the beginning, they're going to keep doing it. And she got a couple of kids by him, so he probably going to try to spin the block back into the relationship with her and just be like, well, we got kids. You can't keep me from my kids. Rabble, blah, 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 boo, 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 bee, bee, bee. We all see some of the comments right here. Again, I'm Misha Danielle. I'm going to link everything for her between me and you podcast. So this is going to be on YouTube. These blank comments. People just leaving blank comments. Didn't she see Risa Tisa, or whatever her name was, video about marrying these men without knowing their full history? Let me tell you, if it sounds so bad hearing you, if it sounds so bad hearing someone else tell your story back to you, oh no, see, very similar story. You see what I'm saying? What in the Risa Tisa? Risa Tisa, y'all, had a 50-part series on TikTok called "Who the Fuck Did I Marry?" And she married just a bum ass dude as well. Very similar situation. Foolishness, amen. But you see, like people don't really be caring that people be struggling, right? They don't care about the struggles. They really don't, right? They don't care about the struggles. Let me tell you. Okay, it's the same comments. I wanted to see refresh and see what other comments that popped up. But anyways, y'all, this is wild. I hope the best for this woman. I hope she heals. Hope she gets past it, and I hope she don't go back to him no matter what kind of promises of change and whatever that he'll try to do, because they will come back and just like, you gonna let your baby daddy, you gonna let your husband sleep outside on the park bench? I'm homeless. You gonna let me sleep outside? I'm gonna sleep outside in the front yard. And when you see the kids and they say, Mama, why daddy laying in the front yard? You tell them why. Tell them Mama don't love daddy no more. Kick them out. So he gotta sleep in the front yard. He's camping. Mama, is daddy camping in the front yard? Yes, baby. He's camping. Anyways, y'all, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Close to 10K. Appreciate y'all so much. I'm out. Peace.